All right, welcome to Module 2 of Captivate, the big picture process. So, what we're talking about this week is a little bit more of the foundational stuff, really about what you want your business to look like. What is that bigger vision for you? How many hours a week do you want to work? What is your zone of genius? What your business model is? We're really talking foundations here. And the reason why we're doing this is because this is going to make everything else that we do make sense. It's going to make every marketing efforts that you have out there, every offer that you create, everything that you put out to your audience, super easy to understand based on what we're creating in this module, based on the foundations that we're setting into place so that you know even how to make decisions based on your big picture, based on your big vision, based on your business model. And it's going to be easier for you to say yes, to say no to certain things, to know how to progress in your business once these foundations are set. So don't skip this step. Definitely do not skip this. I know when I was starting, I was like, I don't need to do this stuff. I don't need to survey. But the reality is you need to. It is so crucial, so important for you to do this. So this module is broken into 4 parts. Each one of these parts is meant to give you massive clarity to be able to go on those next steps, to be able to start marketing and making offers to your ideal clients. So remember, the real clarity is going to come from taking action, but you're going to get massive clarity by actually doing the exercises in this module. So first, we're going to dive into what your target market actually wants, not what you think they want, not what they say that they need, but what they actually want. What are the words that they're using? What's the language that they're using? So we're going to dive into how to survey and interview your audience and past clients to really get that information from them. Then we're going to dive into the big picture process, really taking a deep dive into who you are, what you want your business to look like, what you want your lifestyle to look like, and really laying that all out so that you can create offers and you can create a business that supports that. You really have to have this big vision and know exactly what you want and what you desire so that you can have a business that not only feels good, but that's sustainable and that's profitable. Next, we're diving into your brilliance, your zone of genius. Once you have the zone of genius down, everything else is a breeze because then you are creating from that space. And a lot of people have trouble with this. A lot of people feel like, how can I charge someone for something that comes so easy to me? But the reality is, if you can create a business on something that comes easy to you, you have hit the jackpot. And just because it's easy for you doesn't mean that it's easy for someone else. And if you are operating from your zone of genius all the time, if you are creating offers and creating a business model based on your zone of genius, everything is going to feel good. You're going to love waking up in the morning. You're going to love working on your business. When you are operating from your weaknesses, or you're feeling like you have to do things just because you should and it doesn't support your strengths, that's when it gets hard. That's when you start to resent your clients. That's when things don't feel good. So we are diving into your zone of genius, how to discover that, and then how to create a offer and a business around that. And then finally, we're diving into business models. So not every business model is meant for every person. And this also really plays to your personality, your strengths, and your bandwidth as to what kind of business model you want to focus on. So you can do a one-to-many model, a one-to-one model, a publisher model where you're just creating. So we're going to dive deep into all of the business models and how they rate for you and how good they feel for you, and then diving into which one we're going to focus on for the remainder of the course. So lots to learn here, lots to absorb, lots of activity, but also lots of clarity in this module. And I want you guys to have this down pat before we move on to the next module. So super excited to really see what you guys come up with and see the massive clarity that you're going to get by completing module 2. So I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.